CNBC TV18 presents Workspaces Reimagined.
Mr. Rohira, thank you so much for joining with us. It's a pleasure having you on the show.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me on your show.
I want to know your key lessons because you manage a lot of these assets. Altimus obviously is a part of it as well. What are your key lessons that you have learned in terms of maybe leadership, overall in the real estate space? What was it?
I think in an evolving country like India, change is a constant, right? At the same time, you have to build in time, and you have to focus on cash flows, and you have to make sure you nurture talent. Because in a changing world, if your culture is not going to be taken forward by the bench strength that you have, they will not be able to buy your vision. If they can't buy your vision, they will not execute. It's not I'm that who's executing. I'm getting the opportunity to speak about it, right? There's a bunch of 1,000 people cumulatively in the organization who have contributed to building assets like this, right? They never, unfortunately, get a chance to come in the forefront. But they understand the vision equally, and that's our task, and that's our challenge, and that's the opportunity. How can we keep building their mindset to take ownership for what they're doing? And then they can do a better job than even what we may have imagined, because they're on the ground executing. So if you ask me, that's the real opportunity and the challenge, building the talent pool, building the bench strength of talent pool, because if you want to take the economy from 4 to 8 trillion, you're going to be building another 200, 300, 400 million square feet in India in the next 5-7 years. Absolutely. Do you have the bandwidth? Can we train? It's the best opportunity. So I think that's really, if you ask me.
What excites you the most, in the next leg of growth maybe that comes in? You're talking about it as well. In the commercial real estate space, what is it that you are waiting for, or you're watching out for, and that you seem is, keeping you upbeat as well?
So I think learning and adding to an asset is something it's an ongoing process, right? We may, if we were building Altimus in the next 5 years, and we will be building a couple of these assets in this vicinity as well, we are already thinking what next? What can we provide? How can we build the asset to be differentiated from even this building? Because 5 years later, you'll say, okay, been there, done that. Yeah. What else can we be? So we are all constantly thinking about it. What is important for us is really to be able to see that the public end of the infrastructure integrates at this level of efficiency and quality and brings all of those assets together, because then you've truly created an ecosystem. Now you're creating oasis, right? So if I had 5 buildings, and can I interconnect them with the same experience? Can I just do a seamless experience for whoever is coming to a building A versus B versus C, feels the same experience wherever they go? I mean, that's the true test. If cumulatively public works, private partnership can bring that vision together, that is the excitement. If we can even manage 50% of that expectation, I think we'll be.
Absolutely. Then there's no stopping the growth of this space as well overall. Vinod, thank you so much for joining in with us on the show as well and giving us an insightful conversation on the Indian real estate commercial side of the story. So thank you so much.